Are you done with painful and expensive hair removal? Well, you are in the right place. We have the No Micro. Gone are the days of nicks and cuts and waxing and ingrown hairs. The No is pain-free, and you can do it in the comfort of your own home. Hi, I'm Jess Manuel. Join me as we discover how to do hair removal that saves you money and is not painful. It's pain-free. So let's jump into the No Micro. It is an early bird price, 60% off, and we have the exclusive value here at Evine. It's the No Micro hair removal device with two Thermocon tops, and we're going to get into the details of the science behind that. A buffer, a brush, and a storage bag for $99.99. Look at the before and after. If you have that little soft fur on your face and you want to get rid of it, you need to get the No home. It's safe for the face. It's safe for all skin types. It's great for men and women. You want to get rid of those sideburns? Use the No. That back hair, oh, my poor husband, whenever I come at him with the waxing strip, he starts to run. No longer. You can now use the No. At $99.99, we have the best value. You can even find it on their website for over $200. So today, it's a savings of $100. Let me show you what you're going to get. First of all, you're getting the best of hair removal in the business. It's the No. You also get the cleaning brush. You get a little wristlet as well. Here's the great thing, 2 Thermocon tips. So that's going to help you remove hair in different areas. You're also getting a buffer that exfoliates and removes extra hair. You're getting the charger, and you get to take it all away in this little carrying case. Here's your number, 475-099, 60% off. This is what I want you to do. Do it on a value pay, $16.66. Start removing hair pain-free. We're going to see what other people have to say about the No Micro. Here you go.
In my profession, I deal with the face all the time, and it could be just the peach fuzz on the face or whiskers that come, under the chin. It's devastating and doesn't make you feel confident when you have hair on the face.
I don't consider myself a vain person by any means, but I've always been very self-conscious about the hair growth on my back. So I started waxing, and every time I did it, I would break out with this rash, with a bump. It almost looked worse than the hair on my back. But finding the No and having my wife help me out changed everything.
We are removing hair without pain. Before we jump into all the details of the No Micro, I want to introduce this beautiful woman standing next to me. It's Jen Crawford. She is our beauty expert, and she's going to tell you everything you need to know about the No. Hi, Jen.
Good
this is our first
you.
time working together.
It's great
Welcome
to see
in.
you. Thank you. What a fun surprise.
Absolutely.
I actually got to quickly get here before the holidays, before the baby's coming
out.
The baby's
cooking.
Yes, cooking. We got about a month left, so this is actually the last time I'm going to get to see you this year. So definitely grab this for a gift, because let me tell you, there is no one that wouldn't love to have the gift of pain-free, affordable, unwanted hair. And the thing with No is this technology can be used for everyone. And we saw it in the testimonials. You saw men, women, dark skin, dark hair, and light skin. It works all across the board. The other nice thing is it works everywhere on the body. So upper lip, do you struggle with the chin hair, the facial hair, the sideburns? I mean, goodness, I've met so many young women that are shaving their face nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
What about your legs? Obviously, the back hair, the underarms, the mustache. I mean, how many women are still waxing that upper lip? This is a technology you get at home. You can use it everywhere on your body, anywhere on your body for the rest of your life.
I have to tell you, I did wax my lip once, and I used those little strips. I took off my skin. So waxing is expensive. You're going to the salon. You maybe have tried laser removal, and you've said, hey, you can't do laser hair removal because you don't have the right type of skin. I want to ask Jen, what skin tones can use this? Because, laser, not everyone can do it.
Correct, especially if you have darker skin pigmentation or lighter. The difference is this is what we call Thermocon technology. So this is for everyone. And I'll say that again because I still get the question, I have light grays or I have dark skin. Yes, it works on all skin tones, all hair types. if you have coarse hair, you have thick hair, maybe you have, the light peach fuzz and the light hair, this is something that works for anyone. And the great part about the technology is that it's painless. So if you do have more mature skin, maybe you're getting this for someone who's in their 70s, 80s, this is gentle on the skin. It's also very safe and sanitary. So maybe you're getting this for your teenage daughter. It doesn't matter. And the nice thing is, maybe you're getting them for all three and they live together.
Yes.
You just need one no-no.
You just need one no-no. Okay, so I want to talk about what thermocon technology is. And we're hearing this little buzzing. What is happening when we're using this?
So I'll show you. We have a bunch of first-time users in the studio today, which I love because I love how easy this is. I mean, they rolled in here about 45 minutes ago, and I said, here's the device. Push the on button, and you are on your way to painless hair removal. We've got people removing hair in their arms in here, their legs. We're doing the face today, and we'll even check in with our new male model who's doing his arm. If you're with me about 5 or 6 weeks ago, we did have some pretty thick, dark hair in here. We removed it, and then the nice thing is it's gone. So unfortunately, I don't have him back because the hair is gone.
It's gone.
Right. But the nice thing about this technology is, and we'll talk a little bit about it, we have some animation to show you, it is very simple to use. There's one button on micro. That is it. Your on and off is at the top once it's charged, and then when it's on, there we go, you can see the little battery life, and then that shows me that I have a tip in. And these are the tips right here, and I'll show you. It's certainly safe. I can touch it all day long. It doesn't hurt.
Okay, so that's really good. Like you mentioned, if you have someone in your house who is a teenager or maybe a preteen who is starting to shave their legs, I don't want to send my daughter into the shower with a razor.
Oh, I can't even believe, like, my razors were so unsanitary and they were rusty and old. Or don't send your daughter to get hot waxing.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh.
that's also very expensive.
And ingrown hairs. So you don't have to worry about that with the no-no.
No. So what I'm doing is I'm just slowly gliding it. Obviously, I don't have any hair left anymore, but if I did, and I'll show you on the guys, all you do is you just kind of move it at a 90-degree angle. It's just a slow kind of pick up there. I'll do it on my face too so you can see. It's the same motion. You just slowly, so if you have those sideburns that you're working on,
Peach fuzz.
Peach fuzz.
Oh my gosh, I have my bathroom is backlit. I look like a little goat in the morning.
That's the
backlit.
worst.
So I can see where I need to take this on my face. So when you use this, talk us through what you're going to feel. Finally, hair removal that is pain-free.
Now,
I could be talking.
I'm going to switch you real quick.
Okay.
So you want the no-no logo. There we go. You want the no-no logo facing up. So now go up this way.
Okay, I'm going to go up.
Yep.
Okay.
So we go up towards, there we go. And if you're doing the chin, just kind of go around. If you're doing the upper lip. And you know what's great? In the matter of 3 minutes, you've done your chin, your upper lip, and your mustache. And we've paid no more money. We didn't get a babysitter. We didn't go to a salon. And we use the same device. I can go from my face to my underarms to my legs in minutes. And it's the same device and the same technology. And that's really what hits home the most with a lot of people is the convenience of this technology. If you have, maybe you don't have a lot of leg hair. When I started with no-no 10 years ago, believe it or not, I had a ton of leg hair, and I didn't really worry about facial hair. I was in my 20s. I wasn't even thinking about. Now here I am, almost 3 children later. I've gone through hormonal changes. Obviously, things have happened. That's what's so nice about no-no. I still don't have hair. So because I used this technology 10 years ago, the hair was gone. And that's the difference. And I'll show you a treatment timeline so you can kind of know what to expect.
Okay.
Because that's the other thing people always ask me, like, how is this only $100? I mean, it seems too good to be true because if you think about professional technology, it's expensive when we talk about hair removal.
It's super expensive.
Very.
And if you think over a lifetime, maybe you start shaving and hair removal around 10, 11, and that's an entire life. You're spending money on razors. You're spending money at the salon, waxing, shaving. No more nicks, no more cuts, no more pain. The no-no is virtually pain-free. You just feel like a little heat, and then you are good to go. I want to walk you through what you're getting. This is backed by a demand because the last time we had this on air, it sold out. So we listened to you. You said, we want more, and we brought it back to you. You are getting the no-no. You're getting the 2 different size heads. So depending on if you want more of a specific hair removal, you use the smaller head. If you want a larger area, you're going to do the larger head. You're also getting the buffer, the charger, and the carrying case. But I want to talk to you about this price. Under $100.
Right.
This is the last time you spend any money on
hair
hair removal.
Isn't that a huge statement?
That is crazy over a lifetime. That is thousands of dollars.
When you said over a lifetime, so I did do this for one of my models once because you're right. Hair removal adds up, and it's just something we're used to paying for. I mean, if it's disposable razors, we're like, oh, what's $10 a week? Okay, times 52 weeks times 40 years of removing hair. So I have a girlfriend, she was one of my models, and she had 2 daughters, so all 3 of them are waxing every month, which is hundreds of dollars a month, and that's temporary. So I added it up. They had spent like $40,000 over a course of 10 years on hair removal for the girls. And now they own one no-no, and all 3 of them use it.
I was going to ask you, so you can have one in the household and multiple people can use it?
This is just a tip. I was telling the models earlier, it's perfectly sanitary. It's a little wire that barely touches, so there's no clean. I mean, it's definitely something you can just quickly pass on. The nice thing, too, is let's say you're doing your sideburns. This is Leisha. She's actually a young college student who was shaving her face with her dad's razor when she was younger. Just a few uses of the no-no, and her sideburns are gone for good, not just temporary. So if you went and had a waxing, maybe it's $50, I don't know, $75. That's one waxing. Think about that. This is one time you own the no-no for the rest of your life. So you don't have to worry about that, okay? The upper lip, I love the upper lip because if you have more mature skin, hot wax, like you said, it's just going to leave a mark.
It took off my upper lip.
Oh, for sure.
I had a scab that I had to try to put makeup over it. And I love this next before and after because this is my real life. My husband has a lot of back hair up at the neck. And I used to run at him with a waxing strip, and he would be like, "No!" Oh, I know. I'm like, "Come on, honey, let's do this."
Right.
It was horrible. It was painful. He hated it. So we just stopped doing it. Look at that before and after. And clean and smooth.
I will say that before is not the worst back I've ever seen. Let's be honest.
My husband had way more hair than that.
I'll throw mine under the bus. His is like 4 times more of that hair.
We love you, honey. I want to make sure that you know this isn't just for the ladies. It is for men as well. So if you have that embarrassing back hair, you want to remove your hair, it's for men as well.
Of course. And the nice thing too is if you have thick, dark, dense, we'll start with our male model. If you have that thick, dark, dense hair, I want to show you 2 different things. One, for starters, this is his first day. Like I said, he got here about 25 minutes ago.
Did you know what you were signing up for?
I had no idea.
He did not. We were going to be removing the hair on his arm. So welcome in.
Right. Well, it's literally 8 in the morning. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jennifer. Here's a no-no. Start collecting your hair. I want you to take a look at this. This is his hair.
Just in minutes.
Gross. Right.
Look at how much hair he has removed.
The reason I show you this, and I'll show you his quick before and after, and then I'll let him continue finishing it. Turn it a little bit this way for me. There we go. Okay, you can see, put that other arm on top for me. This is how thick and dark and dense his hair normally is. And you can see right there. The no-no is doing 2 things with this technology. For starters, it will give you the instant results. If you have thick hair, if you have thin hair, all you do is you, again, go over it gently, make sure you use that buffer. I will say this has taken him a few minutes. It's not like it comes off in the first pass because there is no razor blade. So remember that. That's why it doesn't hurt. There's no blade. It's not ripping, pulling. It's just gently treating.
So
it doesn't
what
hurt,
does
right?
he feel?
I mean,
what do you feel when you're doing this?
I feel nothing. It's absolutely painless. It's just a little bit of a vibrating sensation, and that's it.
Right. And it's something that while he's doing it, while he's getting these temporary results, it's giving him the long-term treatment because that little blue light is emitting what we call thermocon technology, and it's disrupting the communication of the hair growth cycle. All that means to you and I is our hair grows in cycles, and we don't really know when or where or what day of the week. That's why the more you use this and the more you keep disrupting those hair follicles, the less they come back. So like what to expect, a lot of people ask, well, how long does this take?
What are the long-term results?
It will take a little bit of time. For me personally, it took about 6 months, but that was 10 years ago. Yeah. I haven't touched my hair since.
Wow.
So your first couple weeks when you get this home, I recommend do it every day if you can. I mean, you saw she's sitting over there on the couch. Just do it when you have time. Give yourself 5 or 10 minutes. Then as you get into your second month, kind of tone it back and let the hair start to regrow and see how much less is there. It'll start to come back really thin, really fine. And then on your third month, you're kind of in maintenance mode. Really just treat what hair is left. Now, if we're talking about our face, the hair will come off instantly. And it will stay off. So the nice thing about the face is All you do is you kind of feel around once you've gotten it off, and if there's any left, just quickly treat what's left. So that's what's brilliant about the technology for the face, because the hair's so fine. If we're talking about the legs or the darker arm hair or the husband's back hair, you will have
Honey,
to
I'm
continue
coming
to do
at
it.
ya.
Right.
But he's going to be so happy that it's
That's
not
the thing.
wax.
My husband, I mean, I've been doing beauty for so many years. I'm like, hey, can we try this mask? And he's like, no. This he loves because obviously it's something that's in the privacy of your own home. He doesn't have to go to a dermatologist or a waxer. He's not. We're not going.
Let's be real.
appointment.
My husband is not going to go to a waxer to get his back waxed. He doesn't
No.
want me coming at him. It's painful. What if you could say goodbye to painful hair removal? A lifetime of fighting how you're getting rid of unwanted hair. You're getting rid of cuts, nicks. This is pain-free, and the results are great. After you use it longer and longer, the hair growth will be reduced. Make the change. No Micro is the way that you do it. We're going to see what other people have to say about the No. Listen to this.
In my profession, I deal with the face all the time, and it could be just the peach fuzz on the face or whiskers that come, under the chin. It's devastating and doesn't make you feel confident when you have hair on the face.
I don't consider myself a vain person by any means, but I've always been very self-conscious about the hair growth on my back. So I started waxing, and every time I did it, I would break out with this rash, with a bump. It almost looked worse than the hair on my back. But finding the No and having my wife help me out changed everything.
Well, he just said it. It changed everything. Finally, painless hair removal that you can do in the comfort of your own home. Not only are you going to stop painful nicks, ingrown hairs, you are going to save yourself a ton of money. This one-time payment of $99.99 may be the last time that you pay any money for hair removal. So think about that. What are you paying weekly, monthly to remove unwanted hair? And now you do it. And we have the exclusive value price of $99.99. You can find it elsewhere for over $200. So today, you are getting an amazing savings of almost over $100. $475-099. This is what's coming to you. You're getting the No hair removal. You're also getting a little wristlet, so it's going to be easy to keep on your wrist. You're getting the buffer. You're getting 2 Thermicon heads. So that means if you want more detailed hair removal or a wider range, you get to choose. You get the cleaning brush, the charger, and they all pack perfectly in this little, I love that it's a little metallic bag. $475-099. This is what I would recommend. Just try it. Get it home on a value pay, $16 and change, to get hair removal that is pain-free, that is going to save you money. And if it isn't 1,000% what you thought it was going to be, we have extended holiday returns. You have until January 31st to get this back to us. Now, I'm going to throw it back over to Jen. I want to make sure everyone knows when we get this home, what do we do? How do we use this?
Well, it's quite easy, actually. You get it home. All you do is you have one button. You push it, you're on, and you're well on your way. And you made a great point. You do have till January. I mean, you'll have.
You'll be hairless by then.
That's what I'm saying. Get this home and try it. Because for the $16, when I mentioned I used the No 10 years ago, I started. I paid $349 for my No.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot. But I did it. People would pay that all day long because this was new technology. It was hot. It was the must-have. Now it's literally in everyone's beauty pocket because it's one of those things where it's been the buzz, it's been the rage, we've won all kinds of awards. Now this is almost like a must-have. Even if you're just getting this for one area alone, at this price, I mean, that's what you pay for one leg wax, and that's temporary and one treatment. And this, you own professional technology for the rest of your life for every body part. So I want you to think about, what are you spending right now? Even if you're just buying disposal razors, one easy pay is what razors cost.
A pack of razors,
Right.
$16.99. You can get this home. This might be the last money that you've ever spent on hair removal. Now, I want to ask Jen, because it's very important, is this good for all skin types and skin
Yes.
colors?
Yes, and that's a great question. And as you can see here in the studio, we have dark hair, light skin, light hair, very rich dark skin, which is my favorite to show because maybe you've been told you can't have professional treatment or professional technology because your skin tone is too dark. Thermicon technology does not look for pigmentation, so it doesn't matter what your skin tone is. It doesn't matter how thick your hair is. You mentioned doing your husband's back. It doesn't matter how coarse it is either. Everybody can use this technology. So what a great gift. I mean, back when I got it, it was a little expensive for a gift. But now, this is something that is, especially with
under $100.
the easy pay, I mean, that's crazy.
And you can find it elsewhere for $200 plus. And an Evine price is $250. So now is the time to buy, because we have this exclusive value of $99.99. This is the hour to shop.
And I'm having a baby, so I'm not coming back.
And she's having a baby, and she's not coming back, okay?
She didn't know.
We're having the urgency of a baby.
This is it.
At least not on the show, we hope. But
That'd
this
be fun,
sold out the last time you were here.
Right.
It's sold out, so it is back by demand. We don't know when we're getting this back. We don't know when the next show is going to be. This show is $99.99, so under $100. No more waxing. No more laser treatments, saving you money, but really saving your skin. And I want to ask Jen, you know, the other places that we can use the no-no, what parts of the body can we use this on?
Listen, with micro, you can use it anywhere because micro is so small and portable and compact. You can get all those little areas like you're seeing here, those little areas of the sideburns. You can get that upper lip hair. If you have the bikini line, all the girls today ask me if you're walking.
So I can use this on my bikini line.
Listen, I can't see my legs right now. As you know, my belly's too big.
Oh, girl, I've been there.
Oh, so thank goodness I no-noed before I was pregnant, because now I don't even worry. Even though prenatals and everything's supposed to help make your hair grow, I still haven't had hair come back. So not only could I not see my bikini line, even know where to no-no, I don't have to think about it. That's what's so fantastic about this technology, is its long-term professional results. The more you no-no, the less you will need to.
Okay, wait, she's buffing. Can you tell us what the buffer does for us?
Sure, and can we show Austin, and I'll show you the buffer, because none of us have hair left. So
I know, we've all been no-noing.
left in our studio is our lovely male model over there. It is his first day with no-no, and he is collecting a nice...
Brent is doing an amazing job over there. Hi, Brent.
Austin, Brent.
He didn't know that he was coming into the studio today to remove his arm hair.
Right. So this is
just from this morning. Do you see the pile of hair?
Yes. And the nice thing is, also look at his arm. There's no redness, no irritation. He didn't rip it, pull it, shave it. And that's why I told him, I said, it'll take you a few minutes because there's no razor blade. That's why this does not hurt. And you can see the nice, lovely pile he's got going.
What's the buffing that he's doing?
If we have any product left by 4 p.m., I'll have a nice black pile of hair for you.
Yeah.
The reason buffing is so important, if you have surface hair, again, because this does not cut it off like a razor would, it's almost just crystallizing the hair, and that's what's making it fall. So the buffing gets it really nice and soft and smooth. If you're a female and this is your first couple times using no-no on the legs, you'll definitely want to buff the legs too, just because you have maybe a little bit of remnant, or you can shave whatever's left off. The first couple times, you can definitely shave off what's left. And then the next hair cycle that's growing in, that's the hair that was affected by the no-no technology. So that's what comes in thinner and finer. A lot of people say, describe it as like wispy, a lot less dense. And so then that's kind of when I say hair hunt. You look at what's left. Like
hair hunt.
You really do. I mean, I was showing the girls how to do it on their legs. Oh God, I can't bend over. And I was looking on my knees, and there's just a tiny few little hairs left, because that's all that's left. What you'll do, same thing with the face. You're going to absolutely love it for the face. Let me tell you, people always ask me, in beauty, what's your favorite anti-aging tip? And I say, take off your facial hair.
Take off the fuzz.
What skincare you use, what makeup you use, if you take off the fuzz first, then you have this nice smooth palette and you have beautiful skin to start with. Then use your favorite cosmetics and skincare. I mean, you can see the girls in the studio, their skin is glowing. I mean, it's amazing what, heat
because
is great
everything
for
works
the skin.
harder. When you have that, when you remove that hair on your face, your foundation sits better. You have a glow. You can actually see your skin. I want to ask, what can we expect when we use this for the first time? How does it feel?
Right. So as you saw too, she went right from her face to her legs, and you don't feel anything, really. I mean, you can sit there and have a conversation. Some of my friends say it's almost like you're at a spa. Like, we'll sit and have a glass of wine. You'll just be no-knowing.
Friends that no-no together stay together.
Right, exactly. I mean, I can't even tell you how many. When this first came out a long time ago, you mentioned teenagers. This is a cool, hot technology. All the young kids are like, wait, you used to use a razor blade?
I know, that sounds arcane.
It really does sound archaic.
Yeah, it sounds like the Dark Ages.
Wait, you pay somebody to go have your hair ripped off with hot wax.
Oh,
sounds terrible.
Let's be honest, we've been there. We've gone on vacation. You're thinking, oh man, I got to go in for that bikini wax, and you dread it because you know how painful it is. Now you can do this in the privacy, thank you very much, of our own home. You don't have to be embarrassed.
No.
You don't have to show everything to someone that you don't know, and you're removing your hair. And I want to ask Brent, what do you think about using this? What are you feeling?
You really don't feel anything. It's almost kind of satisfying. It's like a very light, excuse me, a very light vibration, but it's so smooth. It's kind of addicting.
Let's show the combination.
Say this is satisfying.
This is satisfying. But show the comparison of where you started. I mean, that is. The proof is in the pudding, and that is just this morning. That's just this show.
If we make it to the later show today, if we have any left, you'll have to tune in and just see out. I told him he has to save some hair for my later show because, unfortunately, over the years when I've done this with the males, I obviously lose my models because they start to lose their hair over time. But it is such a powerful visual to see because this technology is so new and innovative that a lot of people can't fathom
that they can actually do this.
How it's so inexpensive. How am I having professional treatments when you know laser's thousands of dollars, you know waxing's hundreds of dollars, and that's still temporary. You'll still wax for the rest of your life. With no-no, I mean, the girls will be done with their facial hair in a matter of weeks. For me, it took my legs a good 6 months before it was done, but that was in 2008. So think about that. I've now had 3 kids since then.
The more you use it, the less hair that goes in. And that's actually a big deal because, you know, you've heard so many things. Oh, if I shave my hair, it's going to come thicker and darker. That's actually the opposite with no-no.
Correct. It comes in thinner and lighter. And if you do, here's a good what to expect. The first couple weeks you get this home, use it as often as you can. Get excited about it. Do different areas. Maybe you're just getting it for the face to start. Maybe you're getting it for the legs. And then you can transition. And then kind of slow down the next couple months. Do it, you know, once or twice a week. Let the hair regrow. Let the treated hair from the Thermicon technology grow back in. And then as it starts to come, just treat what's left. Now, if you have dark skin, again, another first-time user, never been able to have professional hair removal treatment, I want you to take a look. She's doing her arms, but take a look at her face, her skin. It's glowing. It's bright. It's youthful. And that's what we want. We want that, you know, gorgeous look. She's smiling.
She's smiling.
Yes,
that's what I
see.
She's removing hair and smiling.
And when you do it on your face, too, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't rip. It doesn't pull. Nothing. There's no redness, no irritation. It's just a very easy and very subtle way to take off that hair. And it's painless, right?
It's painless. Say no to cuts and nicks and expensive hair removal. If you've said, I've had enough, I just want to remove hair in an inexpensive way, in a painless way, and in the comfort of my own home, then no-no is the way that you do it. It is backed by demand. The last time we had this on air, it sold out. We are the only place that has an exclusive value of $99.99. Get it on a value pay, $16 and change. You can see the revolution of the no-no micro technology. Look at the results. If you have that fine baby hair, the peach fuzz on your face, and you want your makeup to work harder for you, look at that before and after. You want to remove sideburns. Look at, not only that, she's gone all the way down to the side of her chin.
And one of the things, too, with the young girls, too, if you break out a lot, if you have sensitive skin, all those creams and lotions, the wax, it's not good to put on your skin. Again, this is just warmth. This is heat. It actually works for your skin. This is Cindy.
The mustache.
Cindy's in her 50s. She's always had peach fuzz. But if you put powder on that peach fuzz, now you've just aged yourself because it looks like you're wearing a halo of powder. Imagine in her after. And for her, it took her 19 days, and her hair and her face was gone for good. This was probably like 6 or 7 years ago. You see Cindy now. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's like, why did no one tell me this sooner?
Why was I in the dark?
Right.
Well, we're telling you right now.
Because a lot of women, if you have all that peach fuzz, what are your options to take it all off? Are you going to wax your whole face?
No.
No.
Please
so
don't.
a lot
You
of
will
women
remove your
shape
skin.
it, and it just leaves it prickly. This is a female in the before with a dark upper lip mustache. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about. A lot of us have it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But if you wax it, 1, that's expensive, and 2, you need downtime.
Yes.
And then, you go between the waxings, let the hair grow out and all that nonsense. This, I could go over that upper lip hair, and now I love seeing people with facial hair still, because I'm like you with your husband.
You're like, oh, do you just pull it out of your purse? And
I want
let me help you with that.
I don't now, but a lot of people that know me, that know I sell this, they'll be talking to me, and they're like, oh, are you looking at do I have hair? I'm like, But the nice thing is you can go over that 1, 2, maybe 3 times, and that upper lip hair is gone. And that's life-changing. If you're a young girl with dark hair on your arms even, dark hair on your sideburns, that's something that's embarrassing. You know, I have a lot of young nieces, and it's not something that, you know, you feel confident with. This is a fun, sleek, portable, doctor-recommended, award-winning technology that you get at home and you're just like, oh,
Award-winning technology.
I have some facial hair. Hold on.
And I want you to think about this. If you want to give it as a gift, I think this is a phenomenal stocking stuffer that you can get home for under $100. They're found, I mean, our Evine price is $250. It's found on their website over $200. So it's a huge savings today at $99.99. Here's the thing. You want to give the gift of permanent hair removal. I'm going to tell you that person is going to be so happy that you did.
Yeah.
But maybe you give it to your daughter secretly thinking that you can share it. So I was going to ask Jen, it's okay to share your no-no?
In fact, that's one of the best benefits of this technology is you just need one device. When you said this is the last time you'll ever invest in hair removal, think about what a powerful statement that is. The last time I invested was in 2008. So 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
So let's be clear, though. Now I just use that money towards other beauty items. I'm like, great, I don't have to spend $100 a month on razors, so why don't I just buy some more foundation? But that's the lovely thing about this. You use it, you give it to your young daughters, maybe you give it to your mom, a grandparent in your life. You treat what you need, and once it's gone, it's gone. So I know you have till January, end of January, is that what it is? Till January?
Yeah.
To remove this, or to keep this? Give yourself those couple months. Use it right now and do your own before and after. I mean, you saw right here in the studio what it's doing for his arm. I'm sure he's slowly freaking out about it.
The women in your life are going to love it. You're going to love it. The men in your life are going to thank you. My husband runs when I come at him with a wax strip. No longer. This is pain-free hair removal. This might be the last time that you spend money on hair removal. And we're going to see what other people are saying about the No Micro technology.
In my profession, I deal with the face all the time, and you know, it could be just the peach fuzz on the face or whiskers that come, you know, under the chin. It's devastating and doesn't make you feel confident when you have hair on the face.
I don't consider myself a vain person by any means, but I've always been very self-conscious about the hair growth on my back. So I started waxing, and every time I did it, I would break out with this rash, with a bump. It almost looked worse than the hair on my back. But finding the no-no and having my wife help me out changed everything.
That's exactly it. Change everything. The last time that you're ever going to spend money on hair removal, it's the No Micro. I just want to run through what you're getting today. This is back by demand because it sold out the last time that we had it in. And we wanted to get it to you for the holiday early bird price of $99.99. That is the best exclusive value that you can find the No Micro at. And this is what you're getting included when this gets shipped to your door. You're getting the No. You're also getting a kit to help you remove hair in your own home. You get the little wristlet. You get the buffer to smooth out, exfoliate your skin after you no, the cleaning brush, the 2 different size heads. And I think that's really important. If you have a tighter area that you want to remove hair, you use a smaller. A larger area, you use a larger head. Mm-hmm. The charger, I want to ask you too, how often do we have to charge our no?
To be honest, I don't even know anymore. When I charged it, when I first got it home, that was the only time I ever had to charge it because you're only using it for a short period of time each time. But the nice thing is it will tell you, and I'll just go through the device real quick as we're doing this. It will tell you when you need to. So your on and off button is at the top. There you go. Hold it down, and it's going to show you 2 things. See the little battery life, and then it shows you that there is a tip in. If I pull this out, it's going to go, the tip's gone, and see it's red now. And all you do is you just pop that tip right back in, and there you go. The tip is in. Now, if you need to charge it, it will show you that it's low on battery, and then you just plug it in and charge it again. But the great part is, obviously, this is portable. You throw this in your purse. You throw it in your gym bag. You throw it wherever you want to. Oh, my gosh,
Isn't
the
that
lighting
where you see
in the
all of the
car.
hair? In the chin, you just do a little bit of this. Not while driving. I will recommend,
Someone said that to me. I said it on
do not
air a while
drive
ago,
and
they were like, make sure you park your car. I'm like, really?
Well, is there a right or wrong way to use the no?
You definitely want to go towards so I have the no logo, and I'm going to pull it towards me. Okay. And you want to keep it at a slow, kind of steady 90-degree angle. Because see that little blue light? that's what's emitting the technology. So you want to give it a chance to make contact, because what it's doing is, as we're moving the no-no over, that little blue light is emitting a thermocon technology, which is doing two things. It will remove the surface hair, and you might smell it a little bit. You know, we've got some newbies in the studio today, so I can smell that we've got some hair left. That's great.
Yeah.
To me, the scent means
I
it's
actually kind of
working.
like the scent because it's like, oh, I know it's getting rid of my hair.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's how I know I still have hair left. But at the same time, what it's doing is it's giving you a long-term treatment. So every time you use no-no, it's disrupting the communication of the hair growth cycle. And our hair grows in multiple cycles. But, you know, you don't know when this follicle is growing versus that. And, you know, it's every 36 hours or whatever it is. All you need to know is the more you use this, the better chance you have at getting the hair follicle in its growth cycle. And when you do that, it's done. That follicle has been affected, it's been treated, and it doesn't come back. That's why the more you use no-no, you start to notice the hair comes back less and thinner and finer and less dense, to the point when there's areas that it's done. So like I'm very realistic, I'm very honest with everybody. I've been doing this now for 10 years. We have over 7 million users, and that's actually just 7 million no-nos. I have no idea how many people are using it in those families. I have a good idea of how long it takes for the hair to be gone for good.
Yeah.
On the face, it's quick. It's a matter of weeks. On the body, if you have darker, dense hair like the guys do, like our male models, it could take a couple of months. But you're removing hair anyway. Might as well do it in a more effective that's giving you long-term results than just shaving.
I love that you
day.
said that. You're going to be removing hair anyway.
Right.
So now you're removing hair in a way that's going to give you long-term results. So I love that you said, so if the hair on your face is very fine a couple of times, does that mean like that hair is not coming back after we use this?
Correct. And what you'll do is, if you start to see it come back, let me tell you, once you take your hair off your face, it's addictive. Because you think, like, why did I leave the rest?
What have I been doing?
Oh, my gosh. I didn't think when we first came out with no-no for the face, like I said, I was in my late 20s. I'm like, I don't have facial hair. I sure did. I just didn't know how bad it was until it was gone.
Until it was gone.
Yes, and a lot of women just get no-no from maybe a certain area because it is so inexpensive now to do that here. So you'll just get it for the upper lip, but then once you take off that hair, the rest of the hair is enhanced.
Yes.
And then once that's gone, you're like, this is amazing. I mean, I just took
You
10
look
years
younger.
off my skin.
Yeah, you look younger. Your makeup, you know, all of the products that we're using on our face are more effective.
Yes.
When you remove all of that peach fuzz, I want to go to Brent here. He has been no-noing away. Now, this is just from the beginning of the hour. Look at what he has done. That is an amazing contrast. And look at how much hair he
Don't
has
worry, we
removed.
collected it for you.
Yes.
Just in case you were
Well, we
wondering.
wanted to show you how good the no-no works. And Brent, you can take your hair home with you at the end of the hour.
Perfect.
Just in case you wanted to keep it. But tell me, what are you feeling when you're using the no-no?
Well, you really don't feel anything. It's like a tiny tingling vibration. It's almost kind of soothing and a little bit addicting too. I just want to keep going and take the rest
Addicting.
off.
Okay, did you feel this?
I know, it's so baby soft.
That
It is so, it's
that
like a
is where the
baby's bottom.
buffer comes into play. If you have coarser hair,
There's a buffer.
definitely buff. Now, as you start to treat, the next couple times you won't need the buffer quite as much.
So
don't
do you buff after you no-no?
Correct. You
Okay.
buff after you no-no, really to make it nice and smooth. Because remember, this is not a razor. This is not pulling, ripping, waxing. This is just a thermodynamic wire. So you really don't feel anything. And then the other thing to keep in mind, there's no redness, no irritation,
No bumps,
no
no
bumps,
lump, no cuts.
nothing. And as I'm standing behind him, I'm going to throw you under the bus for a second.
Oh, are we going deep?
He needs to
Brent,
treat a little
Did
bit.
you know that we were going to get
Here we
Please,
go.
I need a trim.
Should we turn him to the side?
I won't do it without permission. Do you want me to
Absolutely.
clean up your neck?
Of
Okay.
course.
He said
yeah.
he can trim, but we
100%
have Brent's permission. Oh, yeah,
The
you hold
nice
that
thing,
one.
like Andy likes this because, you know, you have to go get your hair. He has to get his hair cut quite often. But then his neck hair, because I've treated his neck hair and it doesn't grow back in, it's nice because it lets him go that much longer in a
Yes.
treatment.
Again, this is
So, yeah.
saving you money every step of the way. Think about how much you spend on razors. Think about how much you spend on waxing, on laser hair removal. Oh my goodness, that price is crazy. And it works on most hair colors and most skin colors. Everyone can use this.
Yes.
Good thing, too. You only need one for your household. Your daughter can use it. Your mom can use it. You can share it. Your hubby. Oh, Dean, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. it, baby. But good news, it's not going to be painful.
And no one has to know.
475-099.
Oh, wait, she just outed you on national
I know.
TV.
Well, I know. I love you, honey. 475-099. The value here is incredible. Evine has this exclusive value of under $100, $99.99. Think about that. Under $100 for hair removal for the rest of your life. That's crazy when you think of how much those razors, you know, with the 4 blades and the 3
Yes.
blades, are crazy expensive.
Oh, absolutely. That's one easy. I mean, now the razors where I live, they're at drugstores, they're under like lock and key. Razors
yes.
and baby
And then you
formula.
have to get someone to help you, and you just
Right.
want to check out. Wait, I have to ask this: can men use this on their beard?
Yes, but just remember, it will. This is a permanent situation we're talking about. So
Oh,
just
yeah,
in case beards become, you want it back in 5 years from now.
That's a
just
good point.
forewarning. Yes. And the other thing too, I want you to take a look at is beautiful dark skin. If you've been told you're not a candidate maybe for professional hair removal in the past because your skin tone is too dark, or your skin tone is too light, or your hair is too gray, that is not the case with No-No. Like, look how beautiful and glowy her skin looks. And that's just taking off the facial hair. And she had mentioned too when she came in, she has a big issue with sideburns. So again, all you do is just gently move it out. I mean, see, there's no bumps. A lot of women too that have darker hair, when they have the sideburns, they get little tiny bumps so you can see where the hair was.
Exactly.
So it's almost worse if you shaved it off than if you left it. Not with the No-No. It gives you that nice and smooth, done, crisp. So for her, if she needed to, she could buff the sideburns the first couple times, and then you're done.
Oh, and now I have to ask: is there anything that we need to do before the hair, or do on the hair before we use this for the first time?
No, great question. You don't have to prep the skin. You don't have to do anything. If you want to, you can just sit on your couch, like you're saying, and start. I will say, if you have long, coarse hair, like he does, you can shave it off. If you're not, it will take a few minutes to get all that off initially.
Okay, a couple of passes.
You're right. But the thing is once you've done that the first time, then start no-noing and treat the hair that hasn't yet come back, because that's the hair that you want. Obviously, his came off very fast and very quick.
Look at his baby
But if
soft
I'm sitting here
skin.
trying to do Andy's entire back, I'm not going to try and no-no it if it's that thick and long. I'll shave it all off.
And then no-no.
And then I'll start to no-no, because we're affecting the hair that hasn't yet grown in. That's why it doesn't hurt. That's why there's no bumps. That's why there's no scars or redness. I mean, he will have done this for an hour straight when we're done. Same with the women.
That is phenomenal. And he removed all that hair pain-free. There's no redness. There's no bumps.
Correct.
There's no cuts. I want you to think about this. If you're brand new to Evine, welcome in. You have found the best of the best of painless hair removal. It's the No-No Micro. We have a great thing happening right now. We have extended holiday returns. So if you want to get this home and just give it a try, if you don't love it, you have until January 31st to get this home. That means you can give this as a gift. So think of those new shavers in your life, whether it's your niece or your daughter or your granddaughter, and she's starting to shave her legs. You don't want to send her into the shower with a razor blade.
No.
You give her the No-No. And the good news is, if you're in the same household or you want to share, you get to share
You
the
can
No-No.
use it. And the other good news is, you said you don't want to send your young daughter into the shower. Listen, you don't want to send a big old 8-month pregnant lady into the shower trying to balance on one leg.
Oh my gosh,
shaving.
are you kidding? Up the
You-
wall?
No way. You don't want to send, maybe you're in your 70s, your 80s, and you enjoy taking a bath instead. You don't want to try and worry about shaving the shower. This is such
And that
an
is such
easier
a
way.
smart point. So my mom
Yes.
is 73,
Yep.
and your skin changes.
Sure.
So she has very delicate skin, and shaving just isn't an option anymore.
No, especially on the face.
Yes.
If you do have more mature skin, you'll love micro too, because you can hold it easily. There's one button. So it's very simple, even for the youngest of girls to use, all the way up to maybe women that have some other issues. It's a very gentle sensation. I will say, if you have thinner skin or more mature skin,
Yep.
maybe hold it a little bit taut while you're treating. And again, you just kind of slowly go up there. And then once you get used to it, obviously, we don't have mirrors. We're just no-knowing away over here.
Both of us. I'm
Right.
like, because I went into the bathroom yesterday and I saw all my peach fuzz. And I'm like, oh, good. I'm glad I got No-No today,
Yeah.
because I'm literally talking to you. You can see there's no pain, there's no wincing,
No.
there's no cutting. I would never shave my face while I was talking to you. I would cut my face up. Now, No-No Micro is the answer to pain-free hair removal. You are going to save thousands of dollars. This could be the last money that you ever spend on hair removal, and we have an exclusive value here, $99.99 or $16.33 or 66 cents on a value pay. I want to let you know, we just run through everything that you're getting because you're getting an amazing, valuable package. You're getting the no-no, you're getting the buffer if you want to buff out after you no-no, the cleaner, the 2-size heads. You're also getting the charger, and you can take it anywhere that you want to go in this awesome, I love it's a metallic travel case.
And this is it, by the way.
This is
like,
it.
That's the nice thing. I mean, I'm a big beauty maven, so I've got all kinds of stuff on auto. Do you have like the auto say, it just says,
there's no need for a
this is
subscription.
It's the greatest thing
One and
ever.
done.
Right.
In your purse.
The last time.
Anywhere that you need to go. Now, so there's nothing else that we need to buy. There's no razors. There's
and then
nothing.
Think about that. For beauty, I mean, aren't we constantly...
A one and done?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, between, like, the hair and being pregnant, like, I'm not coloring my hair right now, so I feel like I've just got so much going on that I need to, like... and the teeth whitening and all this other stuff. But think about it. All these other professional services, over the years now, we've been able to do in the privacy of our own home. You can work out in your own home now. You don't have to go to the gym. You can color your hair. You don't have to go to the salon. Finally, we can remove hair in the privacy of your own home with a device that's as big as the palm of my hand. Now, I've been to New York where this started, where the founders created the technology, and I've done the big machines they have. Same technology, thousands of dollars, a lot less, painless. And let me tell you, this I would prefer 10 times over because this is at home. And in my world with twins and this one on the way, if I have to get a babysitter and all this, like I better be
There's
really...
no time.
No, I mean,
There
hair
is
removal.
no
like,
time.
I can't even get my hair cut these days. I don't have time. So this is why it's the convenience of it alone is huge. The other thing, too, is, with waxing, you're scheduling appointments monthly. Well, who knows if you have something come up on Friday or,
you're not going to get to that appointment. You're going on vacation. You're left with a bikini line that you don't want.
Maybe all you need is just a little tiny touch-up.
Yeah.
That's my world. So like I said, I started no-no 10 years ago, so my hair was gone then. So for the most part, like I'm done. But every now and again, like some things will happen. I'm going through pregnancy right now. Hormonal changes. Hair pops up. Great. Grab the no-no. I just quickly treat the areas that I need to, and I'm done. No appointment,
Let's talk
no
to
call,
this.
no nothing.
This is really compelling, the treatment time and what to expect. Walk us through that.
The reason why we did this is because when this did come out, it was very hard to believe this professional technology was only a couple hundred, at the time, it was a couple $100. And how is it working if it's that inexpensive? Well, this is something that gives you results. It gives you instant results and results over time. So I do tell people, give yourself a couple months to really get rid of the hair for good.
So consistently using this over a couple months, you could remove that hair for good.
Yes. Most people's will be, the majority of the hair will be gone.
Savings.
But if there is any left after that time, you still always own no-no. I still have my original bulky one that had to be plugged into the wall.
That you paid how much for?
I paid $349.
$349.
Crazy.
Not here. You can pay $99.99. I want to go and listen to some people that have used no-no and hear what their testimonial, what they have to say about the no-no micro technology.
In my profession, I deal with the face all the time, and, it could be just the peach fuzz on the face or whiskers that come, under the chin. It's devastating and doesn't make you feel confident when you have hair on the face.
I don't consider myself a vain person by any means, but I've always been very self-conscious about the hair growth on my back. So I started waxing, and every time I did it, I would break out with this rash, with a bump. It almost looked worse than the hair on my back. But finding the no-no and having my wife help me out changed everything.
Sending out the call, women, men, all skin types, all skin tones can use the no-no. This is how you save money. Finally, hair removal that is pain-free, that you can do in the privacy of your own home. What if I said you never had to go to a bikini waxing session again, get naked and be in front of someone that you don't know, and it's embarrassing and painful? Number one, you can do that with the no-no. Today, we have an exclusive value of under $100 at $99.99. Try it on a value pay, interest-free. $16.66 gets this home. And if you don't love it, we have extended holiday returns. You have until January 31st to try out this technology, to see how it removes the hair, and to see how your hair doesn't grow in. If you don't love it, you can send it back to us. I want to make sure you know what you're getting. You're getting the no-no. You're also getting a buffer, a cleaner, 2 different size heads of the Thermocon head. You're also getting a charger and a travel case. So this is everything included for $99.99. We're going to get back into hair removal in just a second. Painless hair removal. But my good friend Fatima is in the next studio with Invicta. Hi, Fatima.
Hi, guys. Good morning. I love that thing. No hair. Here's the deal, though. Next hour, during the final day of the Invicta gift revolution, we have some blowout values. And ladies, if you're watching, this is going to be an awesome show for you as well. So the watch in my hand with that floral crystal and also that mother of pearl dial is going to be $47.99. Can you believe it? The watch on my wrist is on a bracelet. It's a brand new next generation Sub-Aqua, and that's going to debut at $109. So some great pricing. Invicta Ryan will join me, and we're going to get your gift list hooked up.
Oh, it's perfect. Thanks, Fatima. She'll be up next hour with Invicta. But before that, we are talking painless hair removal in the privacy of your own home. We're going to go to Brent. He's been no-knowing away, and he's been doing this all hour. Look at the results. Now, he's done a couple passes, but what you're not seeing is irritation.
Correct.
You're not seeing cuts or bumps. You're seeing baby soft, smooth skin. Brent, did you even know that your arm looked like that?
We saved
I
it all.
haven't seen that in a couple decades.
But look at the amount
couple decades, right.
Look at the amount of hair we've just removed in studio while we've been talking.
A couple things to understand when we're talking about this technology. This is painless technology in the privacy of your own home. It's professional treatment. Over 7 million no-nos worldwide, which means, Lord, I don't know, it could be 21 million people using.
Because you can
everyone
share it.
can use the no-no. All skin tones, all hair types. It doesn't matter what you're doing currently. If you are waxing currently, you get this home, you start right away. If you have lasered in the past and maybe it didn't work, you can still start this right away. And if you haven't removed hair on certain areas, but now you're feeling like this is a time to try, you also can start this right away. So if you are the youngest of teenager, just thinking about hair removal, or maybe you're in your 70s, your 80s, you're just having more sensitive skin and you really didn't want to do anything, micro is the way to go, because this no-no, like I said, mine was like $349 10 years ago.
$349
when it was new.
And it was bigger.
It was bulky.
Now
and
we've
you
got
couldn't
this
use it on your face.
This you can put it in your car, put it in
Yes.
your handbag, put it in your clutch, and we're getting it for under $100. I want to ask, we do have 2 different size heads.
Yep.
What do you recommend the smaller head for and the larger head for?
So the larger head is for a larger surface area. So he's been doing his arm, a man's back, women's legs. Maybe you have larger areas. Now the ladies, Karen's over there doing her legs, has a larger one in. I've got the smaller tip for my face, the bikini line, your underarms, all those little areas that you've wanted to treat, maybe the upper lip, if you want to do the sideburns, the little, the whiskers we all get on our chin. You can take this same no-no, and there's nothing to change out, nothing to switch, and you can go from your sideburns, let me turn mine on, you can go from your sideburns to your upper lip, to your chin, to the underarms, to the arms.
Okay, I have to talk about the underarms.
To the legs, and all one pass.
That is one place, the underarms, always irritated.
Correct.
When you shave. There are bumps, ingrown hairs. It's just so uncomfortable. We can use this on.
Of
and then the
course.
more we use it, the less
The
and
less
less
you need to. And
you
that's
need
what the
to.
professional technology is doing. This is called Thermocon technology. It's that little blue wire, and it's gently emitting kind of like a little bit of heat and warmth to the hair growth cycle. And the more you use it, the less you need to. That's why it doesn't hurt. That's why it's painless. That's why there's no nicks, cuts, bumps, definitely no irritation, because this is just a warm heat. But it also does take a little bit of time. So your hair will come off instantly on your face. No problem. That's the best instant gratification we can have.
Oh, I love that.
If you are doing your legs, or maybe you have an area with thicker hair, it could take a couple weeks, if not a couple months. But what's a couple months in the grand scheme of things? You don't have to pay any more money for it. You can do it in the privacy of your own home, sit on the couch if you'd like, and you treat when you need to. And that's a huge
and think of
statement.
how much money you are saving. I mean, razors, we've been talking about how expensive they are. A pack of 4-blade razors is astronomical. Like you said, they're under lock and key
I know, I
now.
can't even
Now you
believe
need
that.
assistance to get them out. I want to talk to Brent.
What about
because
even
he's been-
laser? I mean,
Oh,
laser
well,
is thousands.
That wasn't even off my table.
It was an option, and that's
Yeah.
the other thing too. If you've been told that you're not a candidate because maybe you have dark skin, maybe you have light skin or gray hair, this works for you, and it works incredibly well for you.
I want to ask Brent and Carmen, what are you feeling when you're using the no-no?
I don't feel anything. There's just a light vibration. There's no irritation. It's absolutely painless. And like I said earlier, it's kind of satisfying and kind of addicting. I just want to keep doing it.
He's going to keep it.
Your
Save
buddies
your
are
arm.
really
We do
gonna
have
love
another
this.
show. You're going to have to bring that no-no home and do the rest of your arm because he has been removing hair this entire hour.
We saved
his
it
hair
for
is,
ya.
His skin is smooth. Look how much hair is there.
That's actually really gross and amazing at the same time.
And kind of lovely.
Yep.
You know what? We have that kind of side. It's
I
satisfying.
need to see my results.
Think of giving this to your preteen daughter for Christmas. This is a stocking stuffer. And here's the thing, under $100, $99.99, this might be the only hair removal that you pay for the rest of your life. Can you imagine that? Can you even fathom that? This is whoa, Brent, easy. He's getting so excited. 475-099. What if I said this? For $16 and change, you would be done with painful hair removal, and that's all you would have to pay for 6 months interest-free for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Done.
I'm
right?
on board.
I mean, think about one waxing section. Not only is it painful, but they are so expensive. And then you're going month after month after month.
And you have to have like a whole regrowth period too, where you let that regrow. It's just all a mess, and it's just a constant cycle of hair removal. Not only are you still paying for it, but you're still doing it. This ends all of it. It ends the spending, it ends the cycle, and it ends in convenience. So most of us nowadays are busy. We're either working moms or grandparents or in-school teenagers. Hair removal is just inconvenient. And in the most cases, it's painful. I've never even
tears.
Yeah, I would have paid for laser. I mean, listen, if I find something that works, I'll pay for it.
She's using it. And that's why she's talking about the no-no.
It's not an option. I mean, I didn't want to deal with the pain of it and then the maybe it works. So the way lasers cost out, same thing with waxing, is you buy it in a package. And then you buy the maintenance program. So maybe it's, a couple thousand. And they sell it per area. Yes, you want to come in or you want to get one leg, upper lip. This.
And who's going in with one leg?
Right.
Right?
Or just the upper lip.
Yeah.
You get no-no home. You do all your body parts. I don't care how many you do in the matter of the $16. You get this home. You do everything.
Everything in the
Give it to
convenience
your
of your own home.
They do everything.
They do. You can share
Yes.
it. So you're saving money there
Your
as well.
husband.
My husband, I'm coming at you, Dino. Love you. Okay, here's what you get. You get the no-no. You also get a kit that's going to help you remove hair in your privacy of your own home. We have already sold out of a third of our quantity in just this show. Last time Jen was here and the no-no micro was here, we sold out. So if you're thinking about this, giving the gift to yourself or someone else, you want to check out, call in now, check out your web card.
And
it's
this
not
is
yours.
my last time.
This is your last
Yes.
time. She's got a baby on the way.
Yes.
475-099. It's the early bird price of $99.99. $16.66 on a value pay. That is an exclusive price here. And if you want to add on the after treatment to give yourself that nice feel after you no-no, here's the after treatment cream, 2 ounces. It's $19.99, $3.33 on a value pay. 314663 is your item number. I want to say this is the way to pain-free hair removal. The more you use it, the less your hair comes back. The more you use it, the less you have to use it. I want to thank you, Jen, so much for being here and talking about the no-no. Stay tuned. We have Invicta coming up next with that one.